Scotty, you've played a few of these now, but I assume they're as amazing as ever. Look forward to this game on next Saturday.
Yeah, I do. Even sitting next to a guy like Maney today told me it's going to be his first one because he's missed them all since he's been at the club. And speaking to Heppell as we're walking in, I think he's missed 3 or 4. Other than my first year, I haven't missed one. So, yeah, very fortunate. And you know what the game means to a lot of people. So, yeah, to have it back here after missing last year and getting to go out on that stage and play, and yeah, it's very exciting. And all the guys sitting up here will be looking forward to that opportunity.
Did you miss not having last year, Dyson? Like, did you put a hole in the calendar?
Yeah, it's a fair call. Like, it's certainly a game that you look forward to, and one that you pencil in the start of the year. That's always going to be a great game. I think over the years, it doesn't really matter the form that the teams are coming in with. It's always an awesome game, and certainly, yeah, wasn't the same not having it last year.
Across the league, we've seen, for all teams, fans haven't kind of come back in their full numbers yet. Just for players, it might only be 15,000, 10,000 less, but for you guys as players, like, do you really notice that? And how much do you want to see as many fans as possible come back to support a game like this?
I think this game will be the one where they all come back. It's one that I reckon everyone pencils in, and we'll want to get back to, as I said, and as Hepp just said as well, like, it wasn't there last year, and a lot of people probably planned their weekends around this game, and but from playing in front of no one, we certainly enjoyed just playing in front of a few people this year. And as you said, I think we had 55,000 there for us on Friday night, which is 55,000 more than Finn played in front of for 18 months, so I'm sure he enjoyed that.
What sort of advice do you give the guys either side of you coming into a game like this, playing in front of that sort of crowd, that sort of occasion?
Well, not much to my right, but no, I think for these guys, is just go out and enjoy it. It's what a stage, what an opportunity. Finn you've not played here before, so yeah, go out there and enjoy it, have fun, and yeah, it's going to be a hell of a game, and we're looking forward to it.
Do you feel the responsibility, Scott, outside of wanting to get a win for your team, knowing that it's such a big occasion, big stage, big rival? Yeah,
you do, and I think both clubs would do it really well in terms of the education around what the day means and the education throughout the week. And for our football club, for the whole time, it's not just the game; it's the whole week. It's the build-up. It's understanding through tradition, and then when it comes down to the siren going, we play our part with how we play and how we carry ourselves, and that mateship that everyone talks about, making sure we display that. No matter what the scoreboard says, is making sure you fight to the end.
And there's the reality of positions on the ladder and how the season's started for you both. That's supposed to put any more weight on it, but it just adds to the importance of getting a win, I suppose.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Both sides want to get a win, but as Di said before, I think we've come into this game before, probably been 4-1, Essendon 1-4, or vice versa, and they're cracking contests. So probably for both sides, it's a great opportunity, high stakes, high pressure game, and in front of a lot of people that we're looking forward to just displaying our brand of footy.
There you go, Perkins. Obviously turned it around in the first quarter. What was the review of that game, and a lot of positives as well?
Yeah, we felt like we started the game really well. I think we had 9 scoring shots in that first quarter, and their 3 goals we sort of put on a platter for them. So felt like we should have been further in front, and then lost a few troops, and took us a while to shuffle the deck. And I thought our last quarter was really pleasing as well, that we showed some really good fight and got the game back into a situation where we thought we could win, but just probably those concentration lapses in the second and third. There was just some key periods where West Coast were able to get on top. They pressured us really well and forced us to cough the ball up. So yeah, I don't feel like our best footy's too far away, and I feel like on the back of today's review and a longer break to train and get some a bit more method about how we're playing, I feel like we're not too far away.
Long way from the season away, you're a couple on the outball, but you really feel like you can still get to win some consecutive games at some stage.
Oh, absolutely, and I think across the whole competition it doesn't look like too many sides are flying, and I understand it's important to bank points and that sort of thing, and we'd love to be 3-2 or 2-3, whatever it is, but I feel like we can string our best footy together and then get on a bit of a roll. But for us it starts on Sunday, and we've got to play a good brand of footy. Essendon have played some really good footy so far this year. They're a really good pressure side, and we've got to be able to buffer that and bring our game to the forefront as well.
And
Darcy's seems like Darcy's going to play forward for a number of weeks, which is exciting. He showed something, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's just such a presence on the field, whether it's forward or back, and it's whether they want to persist with it. Obviously, Keeney's been suspended for a week, and I'm not sure what they're going to do there. So it's whether the coaches feel they want to do that or put him back and bring someone else in. So I'm not too sure which way they'll go, but wherever Darcy is, he has an impact, whether it's forward or back.
And obviously he had some injury issues with Walker, but he played back on the weekend and seemed to put his best foot forward potentially to replace Ken.
Yeah, he played back on the weekend, played really well. Our whole back line performed really strongly. So as I said, it depends which way I feel like we've got some good replacements back. If we want to keep Darcy forward, we've got some good replacements forward if we want to send Darcy back. So have to wait and see.
Phone stuff. Scott, was that just a little reminder after Jeremy and Geordie in terms of phones and during games and something?
I think if we get a warning, it's a little reminder. But if we cop a financial sanction, it's a fair warning to the whole league about that we shouldn't be doing that. I'm not too sure of what those guys did. I think they just sent a text back home just saying, letting their family know that they're okay. But obviously we know we're not allowed to do that. And I dare say that the whole competition now that box will be locked right until the end of the game when you should be on it.
Some people have said that there's less staff there, send text messages on your behalf. Do you think that's a part of the factor? A little bit of just stuff up.
I'm not too sure. Look, Maxie is our operations manager, but he wasn't allowed to go to Perth because he'd been in Brisbane the week before. So whether the sort of role got lost in translation or something happened there, but I think we know as players that you shouldn't be on them during the game, and we're sort of at the mercy of what the AFL want to do. I think the boys and the club have put their hands up, and we'll see what happens.
And certainly enough education. You guys had a couple of issues over the last decade, so it's not an education thing or lack.
No, you get educated enough about it, and it's just a slip up.
Archie, how are you feeling about probably the biggest footy day of your life?
I'm super excited. Played 3 games now in front of 20 to 30,000 people, so this will obviously be a step up, and obviously high pressure game, but also a super privilege to play on a special day to many people and sort of honour the day.
What have you been told, Archie, to expect or how to approach this in small season teammates?
I think I'm just going to approach it like every other game, but obviously it holds extra significance being Anzac Day. So personally, I'll just treat it as any other game, but there will be that the extra significance to it.
Did you have any memories of watching this game when you were younger, or anything you hold close to your heart about the game itself?
Like Archie said, pretty special game. So to be playing on Sunday in front of a lot of people, and for the Anzacs is pretty special. But didn't come to many of these games growing up, but certainly watched them at home.
Archie, you played on Boxing Hill, your coach was talking about what they listened to. What was it like playing? What did you learn?
He's just super relentless. He'll attack the ball, and you'll go with him, and then you'll sort of tread water a bit, and then he'll be going again. So that sort of lesson I learnt to always be, you got to be switched on the entire time. Any laps, he just was there a lot. So that's something I learnt playing on him. Obviously reigning Brownlow medalist, so super valuable lesson for me. Took a lot out of it.
How much belief has it given you Dyson and the development, even if you go to these young guys and draft in the last 12 months?
It's been they've been super impressive. I think just their general demeanour and character and approach to their footy has been something that I've actually quite admired. Their maturity levels coming into the club, 18 years old, and just being able to take it in their stride and perform it at the level that they have. It's given me a lot of energy too. Speaking to Pendles before about, we've both got quite young lists, and you see the way that they approach it and the energy they bring to the club gives you a bit of a lift as well.
How was your first taste of the big stuff?
Yeah, pretty good. It's good fun sharing with family and a few friends who made the trek over as well. So would have loved to win, but it was great experience. Up in Perth.
You shot the game pretty strongly, good final ball.
Playing forward that sort of first half and a bit was good, but then moving to the midfield for the last little bit was another good experience, and hopefully holds me in good stead going forward.
How much do you lean on the way next year in terms of advice and that sort of thing? moving into a midfield role?
Yeah, he looks after me, alongside Sidey and Brody and Bear as well. There's a few of those boys who really looked after me. Training, going through the pre-season, but also, last Friday, sorry.
Ben was just on How's hamstring, the feeling is just a muscle strain rather than tendon. Not doctor, but...
Not yet. I think it's better than they anticipated. Obviously, he had surgery last year on his PCL and those sort of things. So, he went down like he'd been shot. So we sort of thought the worst. But he reckons he's optimistic that he'll be back sooner rather than later, which is pleasing. You don't want to see good players out of the game too long, and hopefully, whether it's 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it's. Because at the time it sort of looked like this might be curtains for the season, sort of again for him. But if it's only 4 or 5 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it is, it's great that it's not long term for him.
You had a lot of pressure on the coach. So many years, it's sort of his water off the duck's back, given that we talk about it externally and you just get on with the job.
It's not water off a duck's back. Like it, it's going to come and things like that. But we're just worried about playing a really good brand of footy, and if we can play that good brand of footy and get some wins on the board, I know the pressure goes away off Bucks. But more so than anyone, we want to do it for each other, not just for Bucks. I know he's a big storyline, but as a whole football club, we want to start playing well because it's a better environment to walk into when you're playing good footy. And as I said before, I feel like we're not too far away from that.
Dyson, further before about the young guys, we saw, not young guys, but Zach Merrin had another great game on the weekend. Do you think having young players emerging is going to help in terms of maybe having him hang around the clubs? I know there's more speculation in the past week, and how are you sort of feeling about that situation as someone who's probably a good mate of his?
Yeah, look, whether or not it helps the situation, but I think he definitely can see the pathway that we're heading on, the direction the club's taking, and I think the culture that we're building on. So the guys that have come in have just added to that, and I have no doubt Zachy's been super, and his leadership's gone to another level. He's an awesome teammate, and obviously would love for him to hang around. So that'll play out as it goes, but I've no doubt he'll be with us.
What would we mean to a young group? Dyson obviously a great performance against St Kilda, but that sort of stands the line at the moment to wins. I think you're very savvy.
You try not to be too focused on win-losses, but certainly does, I guess, solidify the belief in the group when you do get wins on the board, and the direction that the club is taking. So it'll be big, be huge for the group actually. It would be an exciting occasion for all and give it a good nudge anyway.